voice when I'm speaking, let me speak. If they talk about you but don't mean it, what's the reason? People hate you cause you breathing like they ain't breathing.
A neighbor reported hearing a woman scream while an armed man assaulted her. Police rushed in, trying to get her out.
Can you see anything?
St. Paul police, show your hands! Show your hands! Hey!
Just after midnight on January 6th, a neighbor called 911 from Thomas Avenue in St. Paul, reporting a woman screaming, being beaten and sexually assaulted by a man inside an apartment. He said he heard thumping, crying, and saw what looked like a black handgun in the man's backpack. Multiple St. Paul police officers urgently respond to the...
Hold up. Wait, hold on. How the fuck you know he had a gun in his bag? That's not a regular bag, bro. That's one of them joints that come to the side. So if it's open, I'ma know it's open. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just hopping out my ride and just walking up in my crib with that bag open, knowing, unless I know it's dangerous in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have it open to where everybody could see in it. I would just have it open to where it's easily accessible, where my firearm or whatever, my knife or whatever, is easily accessible. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt that that's real right there. I guess that sounds like a over exaggerated call. That's what that sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? All that what was said probably didn't even go down. She probably wasn't even essayed. It's probably just an argument that's just going crazy. He probably did hit her though. You know what I'm saying? That's why she was screaming.
The area.
Zeta's calling. I do. Here's male beating female, such as he's sexually assaulting her.
What's on Thomas?
Now screaming at each other. Female crying now, screaming again. Yes, what's on Thomas? One block, or just past the Rundle.
On Thomas?
And 121, first bar just left at Thomas. It looks like there's no previous history for apartment number 1.
464, I don't know where it is.
3 more blocks.
Oh.
Right here. Sorry. Right here. It was 3 blocks past where we turned.
464.
Yeah. Apartment 1.
You on?
Yeah.
Your incident has been updated.
It must be that.
Bravo 6.
Yeah.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated.
Yep, they're downstairs. He's leaving. I'm gonna go to the back.
Downstairs? Were they in the basement or some shit? Oh, yeah.
It went out back. Hey, did you call?
No, I was just saying it's not me involved.
Do you hear what's going on?
I just heard someone.
What apartment? Is there another door to that apartment?
Window.
That's the only one? Okay.
The person moved out yesterday.
Okay.
Bro, she giving me straight, like, I don't want to say it, but she giving me straight, she giving me creepy vibe. I ain't gonna say addict. That's what I want to say. But, you know, that's somebody's mom, so I ain't gonna just say that. But she giving me creepy vibes, because you ain't call the cops, but you standing there. What you standing there for? You there creeping around for what?
Hey, Josh. Josh! Is there no other point of exit?
There's a door back here to the building.
But this is the only door they can exit out of.
Yeah. What?
Why is he knocking that door, bro? She just told him that do not... They live in the basement.
But this is the only door they can...
Bro, he's so stupid, bro. They're in the basement. Right? So if you go through the back door, you're still gonna have to go down the basement stairs to go to their room.
Bruh.
Chicken head ass. He's slow as hell, bro. That cop is super slow.
No other point of exit.
You're useless back there.
But you just want to make sure, I guess.
There's that one right there. You see anything in that window?
Yo, bro, they still ain't knocked the door yet, bro? I thought that was the door they was knocking just now. That's another door they knocking. What's wrong with this fool, bro?
2 people walking around.
It's this window right here.
And now he's worried about the window.
What are these windows?
Nobody knocked the
Hey,
door.
can you see anything? It's this window right here. Can you see anything?
He kicking shit over there. They still ain't knocked the door.
Thank you. Where's their apartment?
Look,
Only the windows and this door.
I know I wasn't tripping. They still ain't knocked the door.
We saw 2 people when we were there.
St. Paul police, open the door!
Show your hands. Come on out. Look, come on out.
The way he drew that pistol just now. Damn. Thank God he ain't just panic and let one go. Cause she wildin'. She should have at least announced herself opening that damn door. Knowing the type of situation that's going on. She knowing how they coming. You feel me? So it would have been her fault if she would have died, but it would have been a casualty though, because she would have been, she's the innocent, she's the victim. So it would have been a casualty regardless, because damn. But it would have been her fault for not thinking, careless thinking. Always announce yourself when you opening the door for the police, bro. You heard? Especially if you call them on some panic shit, if your husband attacking you, your wife attacking you, or kid, or anybody, a break-in, anything violent. You know what I'm saying? DUI, I said DUI, DVs, family drama, shit like that. Anything, well, not family drama. You don't want to call the cops on your family. Never do that. Never do that. I've done a bunch of videos and it never ends well, you heard? And I know that in real life it really does not end well, you heard? So never call the cops on your family, please. Just do me that favor, you heard? Please. But DVs and all that other shit, yeah. If somebody call them and they do come, they just announce yourself before you open the door, cause they coming crazy. I promise you. And I don't want y'all getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Just not thinking. So please announce yourself. You heard? Let them know you are who you are. So let them just know you are not the suspect. You are the victim. You know what I'm saying? At least that. Cause it could have got crazy just now. You saw he drew his pistol.
Come on up.
Copy that. Calling on 10-1 for 1.
You have any weapons?
For coming.
Show your hands. Show your hands. St. Paul Police, show your hands.
You see him?
He hiding.
You have any weapons?
Show your hands. Show
Yeah,
your
he
hands.
hiding. He did something. I believe he did something because he hiding. If he wouldn't have been hiding.
St. Paul Police,
If he
show
ain't
your
do it.
hands.
He wouldn't have been hiding if he ain't do it.
St. Paul Police, show your hands and slowly
Hey,
walk into the room.
can one of you guys go? That's
Oh.
No. St. Paul Police, show your hands and slowly walk out of the room. Show your hands! Hey! He got something! Ah! Show your hands! Hey! He got something!
What?
Bruh.
What? What you mean? No. Am I bugging? Shorty. If he just, first of all, him not coming out and running out like that, I'm assuming he did something. You heard? He made himself more guilty doing that, even if he didn't do nothing. Everybody thinking he did something now. You heard? So, shorty, you're bugging. If he really did something, you're bugging. You're bugging. Talking about some no. He got exactly what the fuck was coming to him, and you need to move the hell on. This the shit I be talking about with you women. Y'all be acting like this is love. Like, that is not love. That's not love. That's not love. Move the hell on, bro, before you die. You can't love no more. Fuck is wrong with you, shorty? You got a brain and use it, bro. Like, for real. I hate stupid people, bro. And I don't mean to say it like that, you heard? But I don't like people that don't think, bro. Love yourself, son. For real, love yourself. Love yourself and others will love you. You heard? You gonna get haters, though. Because it's people that don't know how to love themselves. Because they wasn't taught how to love themselves. And they gonna hate you just because you love yourself. But love yourself no matter what. You heard? I promise you gonna find somebody that love you back the same way. You heard? I said love you back. That's gonna love you the same way. You heard? Because they respect that love that you got for yourself. You heard? And they want to share that with you. You heard? They want to share their love with you. You know, all that love shit. Man, let's move on. Yeah, she bugging though. She bugging and thugging.
Females out.
Your incident has been updated.
Copy. 178, we got shots fired. Copy, shots fired. 464 Thomas.
The suspect, later identified as Brett Cole Fraser, dashed out of the apartment and charged at Officer Needham with his cell phone in his hand. Needham fired 3 shots, striking Fraser once in the arm. The injury wasn't fatal, but he lost consciousness shortly after the shot was fired. When he woke up, he was already in the back of an ambulance. Medics had rushed him to Regions Hospital in St. Paul for treatment. With the scene secured, police began their investigation and interviewed the female victim to uncover what had happened inside the apartment.
I know you are, and I'm sure you're super frustrated.
Guys, I just want to go.
I know. Can you tell me your first name?
No, I want to go.
And I want to get you out of here, but I do have to be able to identify you. So this boyfriend, who is this guy? What's his name?
Brett.
Brett?
Yeah, we've only been together for, only for a couple months.
Okay. What happened tonight?
I just wanted to leave, and another guy messaged me, and
She sound like a user. You heard? Like, she sound like a user. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I always tell y'all that, so I'm gonna do that always. You heard? Let me keep it a stack. She sound like a user. And for 2 months, you with this guy, I believe he did not essay her. He probably did. But I believe at first it was consensual, you heard? Because for her, if she's an addict, you heard? If she's a smoker, then they was doing that, you know what I'm saying? And he probably was supplying her with the drugs, you know what I'm saying? And or just paying for it. Yeah, for 2 months, yeah. She was selling that thing. She was selling that thing. He probably didn't want to pay. That's what it was. He didn't want to pay. Transaction went bad. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm betting.
Set him on, and that was that. And no, he didn't hurt me. He just pushed and shoved me around. He smashed both my phones.
Just tell me more about that. I need to get an idea of what happened.
We just got in a fight. It's on, and I was messaging another guy, and he didn't like it because this person was gonna come pick me up because I wanted to leave.
Okay.
He was being weird.
Has he been physical with you before?
No.
If somebody's coming, if she's telling them somebody's coming to pick her up and she's going to leave, that means, and if she's talking to this guy in front of him, that means she's used to doing that, bro. So he just tripped out, and she's saying he's just acting weird today. That means he fell in love with the box. He fell in love with the box. Yup, he was buying it. You heard? He was buying it. And he fell in love with it. You heard? But she probably, you know, she's selling that thing probably. You heard? Most likely. So this other guy is her other sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? Her other trick daddy. And he knows it. He knows it. Yo, but he in love with this box now, so he's going crazy. 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Hitting it, paying for it. I don't know how the hell you do that. And I don't know how the hell you do that with an addict. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say she addict. But she got that smoker voice, though. I'm telling y'all, I know it. I be around him. So I know it. You heard? But she got that smoker voice. But let's run it, though.
Okay, so this is a little out of character for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about what happened when law enforcement got there.
They shot him. They got me out and shot him.
And she's upset.
Did you see the shooting?
I was already out. But he had
No female would be mad if a guy that just essayed her and beat her up gets shot. And he didn't die. No female. Well, she ain't know he didn't die, but not at this moment. But no female would be mad. You know what I'm saying? Upset. They would be breaking down because, you know, somebody just died, but she wouldn't be like sorry for him. I'm sure. I'm positive.
It's literally surrendering and you guys shoot him.
Meanwhile, Fraser regained consciousness at the hospital, where investigators interviewed him to hear his side of the story.
You said you were there arguing with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
So tell me about this argument. You said you and her were in an argument?
Yeah, we're just arguing.
Over what?
Wow, what was it even about? I don't even remember, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
And then the neighbor decided to call the cops.
The neighbor, do you know who this neighbor is?
So I don't know his name.
Can you explain or can you elaborate on this argument that you had with the...
I'm just arguing.
I'm sorry, what?
Just arguing.
Okay. Over, do you recall anything?
Drug, probably.
Drug? Okay. What kind of drug? Or drugs?
Fentanyl.
Why were you guys arguing over fentanyl?
Because we use it.
And the argument was over what?
I don't know.
Using it, like selling it, what?
Her not getting enough or whatnot, or...
Okay.
Even though I was the one that made the money. It's that stupid shit. Just dumb stuff.
Right. So where were you at when you...
Nah, I believe he did something, because why is he admitting to all that? Why is he admitting to all of that? He did something.
Said they shot you.
Right outside the apartment door.
So you were outside the apartment door?
It was crowded. I mean, it was crowded.
Right.
And, I mean, you're looking like... The guy was justified for it. I mean, I wasn't... I came out yelling, running at them, like, he's completely justified to shoot. I would have done the same too, I mean...
Tell me why. Why would you... Why do you say you would have done the same?
He did something.
He felt threatened for his life.
I'm sorry, what?
Felt threatened for his life.
Why is that? What were you doing to say that?
He just didn't know if I had a gun or not, you know? I just popped out of a room out of nowhere, you know?
But you yourself, what were your hands? I mean, how was your body language? Can you describe that to me?
I don't know, like, not like I was like, bang or nothing.
I'm sorry, what?
It's not like I made like a handgun or nothing, like.
It's not like you did that?
Yeah, no.
Okay. What were you doing with your hands?
it just ran out. Like, I just ran out. Like,
And were you holding on to anything?
I think I had my phone in my hand, maybe.
Okay.
Fraser was later released from the hospital and booked into jail on unrelated warrants.
Addicts.
Officer Needham was placed on standard administrative leave after the shooting. Investigators found Fraser's cell phone and a small bag of meth near where he was shot. The Ramsey County attorney later ruled officers were justified in their use of force. Fraser is now out of custody, and as of publication, no charges have been filed in connection to the alleged assault that brought police to the apartment early that morning.
What I say? Over-exaggerated call. You heard. They just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, book him because, I mean, whoever, the neighbors or whatever, just wanted to get him locked up because they heard Shorty screaming because, you know what I'm saying, they arguing. And he probably hit her. You know what I'm saying? He probably did hit her. But I guess there was no charges filed. She probably wouldn't press none. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't essay her or nothing. I don't think he did that. They addicts, bro. They just had a little argument over their drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how they get. You know how addicts. If you ever see two addicts argue, my nigga, that shit is crazy, bro. And if you did not, just come to my hood. You heard? Just hit me up. Come to my hood. It's OC Topics. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's OC Topics. Somebody.
$1 to a dream. Hustle hard, every day is on repeat. Made myself a boss, only got above me. Time flying like a rabbit.